Hey YouTube, RuTube here. Today I am making homemade potato chips out of the russets from the other day. I have all my stuff ready. I have a bowl with citric acid and salt in it to soak them in. I have a mandolin to cut them. Paring knife to take off any bad spots, which I'm hoping I don't have any or very many. A cloth. Sorry, I got a piece of popcorn stuck in the back of my tooth. It's annoying me. And something to put my, so I can bring out some stuff to put in my composter. And I'm just gonna, I've already got these cleaned. I used some vinegar, like the other night when you saw them, I actually washed all of them with a little bit of vinegar, a couple drops of dish soap, and some cold water. I just let them sit, and then I scrubbed them with a brush and checked them all. So I'm gonna check these over for bad spots, and then I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I only cleaned up a couple of them because I don't want them to oxidize and turn brown. So I got my citric acid water with salt in it. I looked it up. They said they don't interact because I didn't want a chemical reaction. So I put that right over this. Now I do have my hand guard. You use a mandolin, make sure you use your hand guard because you really hurt yourself. So first things first, I'm going to get one of my potatoes. And I'm using the thin slice on this one. So I just, let's see, I don't know which, well you cut it whichever way you want, whether you want them long or smaller. I think I'm going to make them smaller. You just, right in the water they go. Just like that. Now, don't want to cut my hands up, so I'm now going to use my guard. There we go. I don't know if I can get one more out of that or not. Oh. Alright, so this one's going to be thick, so I'm going to have to watch it. And that's all you do. Now, if you want them thicker, go right for it. You want the little, what they call them, crinkle cuts or ruffle edges or whatever, you can do that too. It's going to be the same concept no matter which way you do it. So I'm going to get these done, and I'll be back in a couple minutes. Till then. Alright boys and girls, I'm back. Let's see, just in case anybody wanted to see whether, oops, hold on a second, let me turn on that other light. Thought I did, I guess I didn't. Sorry, I'm horrible about doing that. I can't help it. If that citric acid salt combo mixed, got a bit of brown on them. And these have been sitting for about 7 hours. Because I think I did them between 6 and 8 o'clock last night, or yesterday. Actually, it might even be longer than that now I think about it. But it's 3 a.m. So, these are right now, I rinsed them off really good. They're just in cold water. I'm going to get this started on high. Oops. And I am going to use my basket. But I'm going to try not to fill it too much because I don't want to mush them or squish them, and I don't want to cook them. I don't want to get them too far because I don't want them to turn into mush. Now I'm going to grab myself a sheet pan with some towels on it so I don't waste. You okay? So I don't, excuse me, leftover pizza. So I don't waste paper towels. And if I need it, which I don't, I have a spider distant case. I shouldn't though, because I got this frying basket. And after that, because I'm not gonna shock these either. I was thinking about it, but I think I'm just gonna cook them a little bit less, and then when they're drying off, they can cool down. And so I'm gonna do that. And just so you guys can see, like I said, I use the thin thing on my mandolin, and that's how thick they are. So as this is getting hot, I'll let you go for a couple minutes so you don't have to sit and watch water boil. You can do that on almost any channel if you really wanted to. Be a good ASMR video. Of course, any video is ASMR if you turn the volume down on it. Okay, I'm going to get my first batch ready. So I think I'm going to do these over by the sink so I don't get water everywhere. I already cleaned up twice. I don't want to have to do it again. So I'm just gonna put a decent amount in here, because I don't want to stay up and do these forever. Just, ooh, there's bad homies. Okay. Ooh, good. Glad I noticed those. Couple bad. Oh, there's another one. Well, yeah, I guess I missed a couple. Glad I'm finding them now. Don't want to make anybody sick, then you gotta take care of them. I'm gonna let that smell to wash my hands so I don't get starch everywhere. Okay. Now I'm gonna drop these and I'm gonna let them go 3 minutes. Oh, to start off. Oh, there's another bad one. No, better not stick my finger in there. That may not be smart. Like I said, we're going to let them go 3 minutes. I'm going to try one and then I'll be right back. Because I still want them to be a little al dente, because one, I'm not shocking them. And two, I don't want them all the way cooked because they'll fall apart. Alright, back. This one, a total of about 5 minutes. I tried one at 3 and they needed just a little bit of time. It's like, because the more you get them cooked before you put them in your oil, the less you have to fry them, so they won't get as dark. You know, that way they won't overcook. Because if they're already just about cooked. But if you cook them too much, they fall apart. So we're going to try to get as much water as we can. And we're going to spread those out. Put that there. As you can see, the water's turning because it's potato starch coming out of those. And that's good. You don't want a lot of starch on them. And you want to try to get these, I'm going to probably let them cool right down to almost nothing, because if you're going to put them in a fryer, you want to make sure there's no pockets of liquid in them. Because we all know water and hot oil does not mix. Alright, so I'm going to do the rest of these. So I'm not going to record any of that because it's just the exact same thing I just did. In fact, well, that works. I told you I love potatoes, I don't care. Not big on al dente, but they're just a little bit. Tastes pretty good. I'll finish this. Once these cool off, I'll be back. Okay. These have been sitting for probably almost 2 hours because it's like 5 a.m. I got my Copper Chef induction cooktop. I got half an inch, 3/4 of an inch, maybe even an inch of oil in there. This is the oil. I don't know, it was a little back. I did the chicken in it, filtered it out. It's still good, so that's what I'm going to use. Now I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it on 320. Well, I guess I'm going to put it on 330. No. It's been a while since I've used this, so I honestly don't 100% remember how to use it. Okay, I'm gonna do that right now and see what it does. Like I said, it's been a while since I've used this and I honestly don't remember. I don't remember how to set it. Anyways, I'm gonna get this to set at 330 and then I'll be right back. See, it just shut off on its own. Alright, I remembered how. You do your temp, you do your time, then you hit the on button and it starts it. It's been a long time since I've used this. I'll be back. Oh, actually, I do gotta say, make sure you have yourself a tray with some paper towels or a towel. I'm using a towel because I don't want to, dirty stuff or have stuff thrown away because you go in the dishwasher. Spider, and then I do have a pair of frying tongs just in case. I'm hoping not to dirty them, and then I am going to use good old seasoning salt. So we'll be back in just a couple minutes. Okay, I'm back. Oil's heated up. I tried a test chip, but it was taking too long, so I just used digital thermometer. So this is at 330. I'm gonna make sure. I'm just gonna drop these in a couple at a time. Try to separate them. That one's got a bad spot on it. Goes up to compost. Don't want to make anybody sick. You make them sick, then you gotta take care of them. There we go. I don't want those too big. Careful you don't overflow your oil or drop one from too far up or things like that. Careful if you have children or pets around. I'm sure everybody knows that. Sometimes it just slips your mind. You know, we all do it. Okay. Got to carefully stir these around. Like I said, I don't want them sticking. Give them a couple minutes. And this right here was our try. I didn't season her, or I mean, you know, not bad. Of course, needs seasoning, but not bad. I do want them a little bit more crisper though. Remember, you cook these to how you want them. I mean, if you want them still really soft, go right for it. You want them in the middle? It's your prerogative. You want a kettle chip? Hey, you like them? Go right for it. That's all your call. I'm gonna keep these stirred because I want them to get evenly cooked, but I want to be careful because I don't want to friggin' fling grease everywhere. And honestly, these things are really good for deep frying. It's one of my favorite things to use for deep frying. Keeps the heat even, you know. There's no guessing. As long as it's working correctly and you got a decent pan. So I'm gonna let these go a couple minutes and then I'll be right back. Okay. I've been stirring these just about the whole time. These are nice for this reason. Some of the small ones are already starting to brown. So I'm gonna get them out. Plus, I wanna see how far they are too. Actually, I'm not gonna. I'll give them just a smidge. Not too much. And I'm gonna try them when they cool down. Because I actually might do a couple different stages. I might do some that are just crisp, some that are right dead in the middle, you know, where they got some crunch, but they're still, and then I might do some that are almost kettle. I haven't decided yet though. But any way I do them, they're going to be good. And if you're stuck at home like a lot of people are, if you have the things to do it, give it a try. I mean, the most can happen is you screw it up, and do small batches. Granted, usually doing things, if you do stuff in bulk, you save money. But the first time you do it in small batch. Make sure you can do it. And, you know, you can catch on to it. You know, YouTube is a great platform for people that are visual. I've learned a lot of my cooking techniques, especially like using the smoker and stuff like that, by, well, it was YouTube too, but watching videos over and over and over again, and I just catch on to it. Everybody's different, but that worked for me. Oh, can you guys see that? That's perfect. Yep. They're good right there. Wow. So see how I got just a little bit of brown on them? That's about where I'm going to start pulling them in. And then I'm going to spread these out on my towel. Try to make sure that none of them are sticking, so they can all get some seasoning and they can cool down and crisp up a little bit. Plus, so they can cool down and I can eat them faster. I won't lie. I don't look like this for just no reason. Yes, it's good to laugh at yourself. Alright, there we go. Like I said, I tried those, so I know, I think that right there is about how I want it. So I'm gonna dust these while they're hot. You know, that oil's still on them. And it's nice and warm. There we go. Just spread them a little bit more. Maybe a couple don't have a whole lot of seasoning on them, but I'll be alright. Now I'm gonna, alright, this pretty much stayed really good, so I'm just gonna give it like a minute or two. And ready? Ready? I know, you didn't think you were gonna hear a fat man crunch into a camera today, not tonight, did you? So I'm gonna finish these off. And I honestly think that's right about where I'm going to keep them. Let's give this a try. It's fun. It's good. And you can do it with anything you want, really. I was actually thinking about, I wanted to get some malt powder to do them, but I didn't like the price. I might try to just spray some vinegar on them, and then salt them and see if that does anything. And of course, it could make them mushy too. But whatever you want to do, So please like, subscribe, and hit that share button. And, everybody take it easy. Have fun. Stay healthy. All right? Bye-bye.